Hey there, welcome to day 2197 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. I'm here documenting the journey and sharing lessons learned, the good, the bad, and the ugly, as I transitioned originally in 2017 from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Following my divorce, I was looking for something totally different to do, and I'd always been curious about the online world. So I thought, okay, I'm going to check that out. And I jumped in with ClickFunnels. I don't know if many people know that's right, but I became a ClickFunnels certified partner back in 2017. I had some health challenges and stuff, always health challenges, right? Because I don't always take the best care of myself, although I'm learning and I'm getting better and better and continually improving. So then I got pulled into and sucked into and my attention got drawn to all kinds of different things. So I went down a couple of rabbit holes, a couple of good rabbit holes, a couple of waste of time rabbit holes, but learned about my ability to pull myself back and center and focus on what's really important to me. And what's really important to me is continuous improvement, lessons learned, lifelong learning, things like that. And how can I be a better human being? How can I be an example versus a warning? And so I've been doing annual challenges for probably since I was a teenager or in my early 20s. I would set challenges for myself in all different lengths, but a lot of times I'd have, this is what I'm working on this year. And I would work on that thing this year a little bit, not every day, but a lot, right? Every month for sure, but sometimes every day. And I realized over time that doing one little thing every day to get what I want is a whole lot easier than trying to like just hustle and grind it out and get something fast. So changing my identity, changing my life, changing how I do things and why I do things, and making it part of my everyday experience is how I go about getting things for the most part now. Of course, there's other things. I have short-term goals as well as long-term goals, but my short-term goals feed into my long-term lifetime legacy goals. So one of my things that I do every day is I create content. I create a couple of pieces of content, one for my annual challenge group and one for my Supersize Your business owners group. And today our topic was, and for like 5 years I did an idiom every day. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to grow and build and supersize your business? And this year I decided I wanted to do something different. I've done, literally thousands of idioms, which I love. I love idioms. I love what things mean. I love defining things and knowing that I have the power to define things how it works for me. Other people don't always agree with that, but other people don't have to agree with it, right? We each get to live our own life experience. So now I'm sharing, first 20 days, I shared my favorite top 20 strategies for supersizing and growing your business. And then after that, I just started sharing different topics. I brainstormed like 350, 380 different topics, and I'm just going down the list. And whatever pops up, that's what I'm talking about with respect to growing and building and supersizing a business. And I know from a marketing and business standpoint, I should probably be taking people on a journey with these topics, but I'm not, because those people are already on a journey with me. So today's topic was creating your brand story and then promoting it. Now, it reminds me of a story, and I shared it in that group of when I found out one of my good friends online, it wasn't her real name. She had crafted and created the name that she wanted and the persona and the identity she wanted as her brand online. And that was such a huge eye opener to me. I guess I should have known, because I know Betty Crocker is a made up person, things like that. But you forget about it as you're going about your day-to-day business and your day-to-day life. And so talked about the importance of actually picking and choosing the parts of your story that you want to share. It's like when you're having a conversation with someone, you don't tell them everything in your whole life story and everything that's ever happened to you. You pick and choose based on how the conversation's going, what you do and do not share. And depending on the relationship or not a relationship will determine how vulnerable and how deep you go in what you share or do not share. And then picked our topic for this month, our focus deep dive area for this year's annual challenge. It's going to be relationships. February is a huge relationship month for me. 3 people that I love and care about the most. Some of my favorite people, not all my favorite people, but 3 of my favorite people are born in February. And so they're relationships that I want to make sure that we're always strengthening and growing. And so our action item for today in the Let's Grow Annual Challenge is to define a healthy, good relationship for you. And I shared some of the key elements that I look at and think about when I'm defining a healthy relationship. But it's up to each of us to say, okay, this is what relationships feel good for me. Those are healthy. this is relationships that don't feel good for me based on this criteria. They would be not healthy. So I might either avoid, discontinue, or minimize my exposure to those relationships. Been involved in toxic relationships. Probably almost all of us on the planet have in some way, shape, or form been involved in good relationships and relationships that are bad for us. And the definition is bad for us. Might be great for somebody else, but it doesn't fit with who we are and what feels right for us. And that's how we define it. So those were our big topics for content today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and let me know. Lots going on. Like I said, February is a huge, busy month. And it always is, because people are coming off January and they've lost some of their momentum and their drive. And so they need to get re-energized and held accountable to, okay, this is what I said I'm going to do. I'm losing a little momentum the 3rd and 4th week of January. What am I going to do? I need to really pull myself back in and get back on track. That's why I like single daily action, because it keeps me moving and progressing, even on the days that I don't feel like it. Because guess what? There are those days for all of us. All right, if I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.